I said, 2023 was for Mr. P2B. In fact, I was the one that went to diaspora to start Obident movement, registered. You can go and verify. But in 2027, Mr. P2B has gone to join ADC. The question is, what is ADC? Who are the people in ADC? The same people that Mr. P2B vied against, contested against 2 years ago. The same people who brought Nigeria to where it is today. The same people who made sure that we have no light, we are in darkness. The same people who were the problems of our country were the ones that Mr. P2B has gone to join. The question is, if he is given the ticket tomorrow, now ask me, who are the people that will form his cabinet? These same people. So this election will not be about one political class to another. It will not be about one coalition of politicians to another. It will be about the people of Nigeria, the 99% people of Nigeria who have been the ones suffering all of these problems. And especially the younger generation, like me, like some of you who are here today. Some of us were told that we'll be leaders of tomorrow. And in our own eye, we are getting old and old by the day, and men in their 80s, men in their 90s are still running our government. Today, the young President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, when he was a governor, was a better governor than now that he's old. Let's be clear. Muhammadu Buhari was a better head of state than when he came back as Say Baba. So it shows that leadership in Nigeria needs a younger generation to run it. When Nigerians and the world are talking about AI, what are we talking about? Rice and beans and noodles. When the rest of the world are competing in technology, what are we doing in our nation? We are still doing manual voting. When in abroad, you can be overseas and vote. So a lot is wrong in our country, and our elders have tried their best. I'm not going to run a campaign of insult or abuse elders or fathers, but they've done the best, and their best is not good enough. So they should leave the state, the country, to we, the younger generation, to run it, and we'll run it better. Thank you. Now, second question is about structure. I always hear this question about structure all the time. Oh, what structure do you have to win an election? But let me be clear to all Nigerians, both at home and in diaspora. There is only one structure in Nigeria, and that is the structure of corruption. Poverty has no structure. Hunger has no structure. Unemployment has no structure. Nigerians are looking for a leader that can rescue their nation and that can provide basic human necessities. When Mr. P2B got 6 million last election, there were people in APC, PDP, and every other party combined. Nigerians don't care about the party. They care about a leader who can lead them to that promised land. And I want to be the Joseph to lead this country to that promised land. So, a structure or no structure, Nigerians are ready to pick the best of the best leader in 2027. And I know that as we are gathering youth all around the world, because the youth of this country are the one that are at the end of the whole thing. And our agenda, our manifesto for the youth of this country is the one that will get them out of the mess that we find ourselves today. We have a country that has everything, and yet we lack everything. We have oil, and we are suffering. We have water, and we are thirsty. We have food, but we are hungry. Then late Sunday Abacha said, if insurgents pass more than 48 hours, then check, people in government have hands in it. Any government that cannot protect its citizens has failed already. We are walking around our nation in fear, with our hearts in our hand, because we don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. So this country is going wrong direction. This ship is wrecking, and we need to turn it back. So that is why I said it is time for younger generation to run this nation, and it is time for Faduri to lead this country. I think that's about it.
Yes, I think you've done justice to this. And to add on something about the structure, Once more, my name is Martin Chedozugu, and I was the Director General of Rescue the Vulnerable Initiative Rescue Movement. We're the platform that is now sponsoring his election. Because in 2023, we also sponsored not just his presidential aspiration, we sponsored so many individuals at various levels of National Assembly, State House of Assembly, and we have our members scattered across the country. We have functional escorts of every country, and I want you to know, like he pointed out, structure or no structure. When some people at the camp will say that only politicians...
We don't care. Because we're supposed to have light here. There was light when we started, but before we got to the middle of our press conference, then the light was gone. Now, the type of leaders we have in this country are leaders who only care about themselves and have only their interests at heart and not the interests of the people. Because when you are in a home and you are a father in the home, it is your duty to make sure that your home is safe. You provide food, water, anything that will make your home convenient. But our leaders, do they make their own home convenient, their economy convenient? No. They make only themselves convenient. Take, for instance, the budget for the medical treatment for our president is $34 billion US. That is 44 trillion naira. Now, what happened to using that money to build hospitals in every state in Nigeria so that you and I can also benefit from the hospital? How many Nigerians have the visa to travel abroad? So every coalition of politicians, they are all the same, looking for their own selfish interest, not for the interest of the people of Nigeria. Because when you look at all of them, they have all been in government one way or the other. The ones who are coalition today, in ADC, are the ones who are not in government in this current administration. Why are we in darkness in Nigeria today? Because of the alleged $16 billion US that Alhaji Atiku Abubakar did not use to fix light in Nigeria. So if he had all of those opportunities to fix it and he didn't do that, is it now he wants to do that? That's the question. So every one of them have had the opportunity to fix this country. But what do? They think about themselves first and not the nation. But we're going to make Nigerian people our main focus. People's first and nation's first. We're going to fix this country. It is fixable. It is not rocket science. That is why we're calling Nigerians, younger people like me, to join us. And let's see how we can rescue our nation. Thank you.
And to add up who asked question, this is for us in rescue movement. This administration can be described as a renewed hopelessness. You got me? So where economic stagnation is order of the day, Nigerians are poorer than they are. Let me tell you what happened. We are now rejoicing that the food is coming down. We always ask ourselves, at what level is this food price before the government is going to take over? Is it better now before they take over the government, or is it worse? So, to us, this is a renewed hopelessness.